1,300 people from over 200 organisations from all over the world signed up for AbilityNet TechShare Pro in November 2021. Europe's largest accessibility and digital inclusion event had 120 speakers in 40 interactive online sessions with lots of networking, a chance to learn and share and grow our community. The conference was opened by Chloe Smith MP, UK Minister for Disabled People, who set the scene by saying, "We have the opportunity now to build back better and fairer. There has never been a better time to be inclusive by design." Our business keynotes included a conversation between Cindy Rose, President of Microsoft Western Europe, Phil Spencer, who is Global Head of Xbox, and Rob Riley from WPP about the brand value of accessibility and inclusion.
The idea that we can use technology to allow people to play for the very first time and see their authentic selves in our products is just so foundational to what we do at Xbox.
We heard from Johan Brand of Kahoot, whose passion for inclusion has created a billion-dollar edtech business. We met people from accelerator programs who invest in inclusive businesses. And our workshops were facilitated by senior staff from Kellogg's, Procter & Gamble, Google, Nestle, Sony, Yahoo, Intuit, Shell, Microsoft, Channel 4, HMRC, Ubisoft, Amazon Prime Video, ThoughtWorks, Rare Studios, and many more. Government, third sector and business leaders discussed the impact of disability policies recently published by the UK and European governments. AbilityNet, the UK Department for Culture, Media and Sport and Good Things Foundation, shared lessons from their partnership that is helping over 5,000 people with learning disabilities address digital exclusion during the pandemic. KPMG, Korn Ferry, Coca-Cola Euro Pacific Partners and the UK Department of Work and Pensions explained how the Disability Confidence Scheme is creating inclusive workplaces that drive business advantage. Practical sessions looked at accessible hybrid working and collaboration and how to run inclusive online events.
In terms of what was considered to be reasonable as a reasonable adjustment before the pandemic, that has to have shifted now that those myths around remote working have been busted.
Father of the Internet, Vince Cerf, discussed social tech and the future of inclusion with disability activist and lawyer Haben Gierma. A panel of disabled social media influencers discussed the representation of disabled people. And we met two coders with disabilities who demonstrated the positive impact of having disabled people in digital teams. Our accessibility leadership keynotes included Ellie Runcie, Head of Design at the BBC, and Jen Kozenski-Devins from Google, who shared tips about embedding inclusive design in large-scale development processes. We shared the findings of a white paper from AbilityNet and IT Pro magazine about the attitudes of IT professionals and C-suite leaders to accessibility and inclusion. That's available to download on the AbilityNet website now. After practical sessions about accessibility champions, maturity models, accessible personas and much more, the conference ended with a panel of experts speculating about the future of accessibility, including the role of personal robots, artificial intelligence and much more. A blend of keynotes, demonstrations, discussion forums and networking created a perfect platform for connecting the global accessibility community, as well as business leaders, policymakers and professionals from HR, IT, UX and many more. A huge thank you to our sponsors for making our event happen. Our headline sponsor Microsoft, as well as Barclays, Intuit, Google, Meta and Sony. With further support from the Business Disability Forum, Code Matra, DAT Europe, Digit Music, IAAP, IT Pro, RNIB, TextHelp, UKAAF and Valuable 500. Recordings of sessions are available on the web now, and we look forward to seeing you in 2022.